Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. I am Isabel the Starlight Witch, and today we're going to be doing a walkthrough of the Alchemy of the Spirit Oracle deck. This is a very newly released Oracle deck by Cristina González. Very, very beautiful. Oh, nice. Have a little bit of the illustrator over there. This is published by Page Street Publishing, and this is the back. Embark on a journey of self-discovery through the secret spiritual symbols of the universe. In her debut Oracle deck, artist Cristina González presents gorgeously hand-illustrated artwork representing three types of motifs: situations, spirits, and signs. Infused with ancient wisdom, the hidden messages within the artwork will help you tap into aspects of yourself you've forgotten or repressed as you learn to parse the patterns of the world around you. Embrace change, awaken your heart's innermost desires, become who you were meant to be. It has 63 cards and a 160-page guidebook. Okay, this is very nice. It has a little bit of information on the illustrator here. It says, Cristina González is the designer and illustrator behind the Snakes and Roses, an eclectic brand and online store. Cristina lives in Quito, Ecuador. You can find her at snakes.and.roses on Instagram. I do follow her on Instagram. In fact, I discovered this deck because I really like her art, so I really wanted to have it. Sorry about the glare. I need to figure out a better lighting situation. But yeah, there is a little bit of glare because the box, even though it's matte, has a couple of spot gloss details in the text, and so yeah, you get a bit of a reflection with my overhead light. So it's a beautiful box, and it says, "And I am out with lanterns, looking for myself, Emily Dickinson." How cool is that? This is the guidebook. We're gonna have a look at it in a minute. And this is the insides. It has pretty yellow ribbon, and here are the cards. It was easy enough to pull out. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the guidebook here. Very colorful. It's color-coded. That is really cool. Full color, really nice pages. This is very new from last year. Look, it has a poem. It's in Spanish on the left and in English on the right. Table of contents, an introduction. Very cool. How to use this. I mean, look at this cat. It's too cute. So yeah, the three sets of cards. I've divided this oracle into three types of cards. Cards of situations, cards of spirits, and cards of signs. There are 21 of each, and you can use them to make the 3-card reading described on page 20. Okay, so there's a spread. The idea behind it is that you can receive a message to understand your situation, an aspect of yourself that you can work on to overcome that situation, and a sign to bring clarity to your life. But you are not bound to use it like this. It is intended to make things easier for people who approach an oracle for the first time. Since all the cards have two meanings, one in balance and one out of balance, you'll be able to create different readings when you familiarize yourself with the cards and become more skilled. Interesting. How to set up your space, how to draw cards, methods of reading. So it has a couple of spreads, I would say. And here is the 3-card reading that she mentioned before. The light and shadow, contradictions. Now this would be interesting to read. And then we have the different categories. Cards of situations. When an inner situation is not made conscious, it happens outside as fate. Carl Jung. Interesting. Then on the blue we have cards of spirits. The universe is not outside of you. Look inside yourself. Everything that you want, you already are. Rumi. Nice. And then on the yellow, cards of signs. The signs are there. The affirmations are there. The love is there. All we need to do is learn how to receive it. Laura Lynn Jackson. I love that. That's very cool. At the very end, we're gonna pick a card to see how the guidebook reads. Oh gosh, sorry about that. And yeah, we shall see. There's no edging to the cards. These are the backs. Very, very beautiful. I really bought this because of the artwork more than anything. So this is gorgeous, and I can see myself edging it in a light yellow. It's very pastel. Let us zoom in a little bit. Okay, that's better. So the cardstock, it's okay. Not too thin, not too thick. It bounces back. They are, I would say, standard tarot signs. I don't think I have. Well, I mean, we can compare it later because I do have 3 decks by my side that I want to try as pairings later, so we can have a look at that. But these are not traditional oracle size. They are more like tarot, so they are smaller. And I really appreciate that because I have very small hands. So this is gonna make it a lot easier for me to handle. So yeah, let's have a look at the cards. Have 1, the stairs. 2, the mountain. 3, the forest. 4, the bridge. And I think we're seeing this beautiful white cat in all of the cards. 5, the house. Oh, this is gonna be a favorite of mine. 6, the library. Look at that. Oh. 7, the moorland. And yep, the little white kitty is present in pretty much all the cards. 8, the desert. 9, the graveyard. Look at him. I'm gonna try not to point him out on all the cards. 10, the cave. 11, the temple. 12, the swamp. Okay, so we see a bit of a change here. I'm not sure if it's intentional. I might look it up later in the guidebook, but we went from just regular numbers to Roman numerals, And also there's a bit of a difference here, so it might be a misprint, a mistake on this print, because that is number 15 on the Roman numeral system, and we've jumped all the way from 12, so we'll see. Have the crossroad, but yeah, I think it was a mistake on the printing because it is on place of 13. The cliff, see, this is number 15, the waterfall. Might have been a mistake when editing. 16, the river. 17, the island. 18, the seashore. I love this. 19, the village. And there's a doggy. 20, the lighthouse. Oh, I love this. 21, the castle. My inner child is so happy right now. Okay, so now we go into a different category. 22, the bunny. Kitty is still there. 23, the lamb. 24, the bear. 25, the squirrel. I love this. 26, the lion. How gorgeous. 27, the tigress. 28, the fox. 29, the snake. 30, the swan. 31, the crow. 32, the wolf. Oh, okay. I think we got ourselves another mistake in this printing. We have two cards, number 32. Okay, well, I'm guessing that this is number 33. I'll look it up in the guidebook. Yeah, this one is meant to be number 33. It's fixed in the guidebook, but not on the cards. And I'm guessing that it's going to be the same for this card. It was meant to be number 13. Okay, well, that's okay. They'll fix it for future printings, I'm sure. We have the hummingbird. 34, the whale. Oh my god. 35, the otters. And the Michi is sleeping on its belly. 36, the deer. 37, the goat. 38, the owl. 39, the panther. I love. Oh, this is beautiful. 40, the elephant. 41, the buffalo. 42, the monkey. Okay, and I think that this is gonna be, is it a different category? Maybe. 43, the key. 44, the heart. 45, the rainbow. 46, the sword. 47, the moon. Look at the kitty. 48, the sun. And he has sunglasses. Look. This is silly, but it makes me happy. The kitty has sunglasses. 49, the rose. 50, the pendulum. How cool. 51, the angel. I love these one. 52, the crown. 53, the feather. There's raccoons. 54, the bow. This is cool. 55, the coin. 56, the compass. 57, the candle. 58, the fountain. 59, the clock. This is so cool. 60, the tree. And look at all the details. I love this. 61, the gate. I adore this art, it's just beautiful. 62, the bell. And 63, the clover. Okay, so that was all the cards of the Alchemy of the Spirit Oracle deck. Now let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, and let's give it a shuffle. Now, because this is much smaller than usual tarot decks, it's pretty easy for me to shuffle it this way, which I really appreciate. Okay, please forgive me. My phone died on me in the middle of filming, so I had to stop and let it charge for a little bit. But yeah, I was in the middle of shuffling these. These are pretty easy to shuffle, even for my very small hands. Let's try and riffle shuffle these. Yeah, super easy. Oh yeah. These I can tell are going to be a pleasure to shuffle and work with. So easy. I love this. I am really loving the size of these cards. I think that more cards should be this small. Oh yeah. What a breeze. Love it. Okay. Well, let's pick a card to see how the guidebook reads, and then we'll look at some pairings. So we have the bunny. I love it. Okay. Let's look at the bunny here. Okay. It says, the bunny, a spirit of potential. Your time will come. The spirit of the bunny asks you to recognize your potential as well as your limitations. You have the potential within your heart to expand as a bright star. But first, you must humble yourself. Recognize that you are always an apprentice and there is still much to learn. Seek your place in the world and surround yourself with beings from whom you can learn, and let yourself be guided. You come to the world with the divine wisdom within you, but it is your task to remember how to access this knowledge. You have all the tools you need to achieve success, but you must start at the bottom and kindly work your way up. Be patient, don't rush yourself, and move in synchronicity with the forces of the universe, knowing that everything has its right time. Be kind to yourself. You are doing the best you can with the wisdom you have at the moment, and that is enough. Imbalance. Developing potential. Practicing, finding patience, learning, cultivating yourself. Out of balance. Unwilling to learn, doing more than you can, setting unrealistic expectations. Can you tell that it's in the evening and I'm tired? Sorry about that. But yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. The messages are not necessarily super love and light, even though the deck is extremely cute. The art is gorgeous. But yeah, it's not all love and light kind of thing. And that is pretty interesting. I know that a lot of people like to have keywords on their oracles, and this one doesn't really have any. I too like to have keywords on mine, but yeah, I mean, I don't really find it that much of an issue because I am a guidebook kind of person, and I don't mind reading the guidebook. But perhaps because of the lack of keywords, it is not a deck that I would use when reading for others, for example, because it's not so easy to get intuitive messages or, very direct messages when you are reading for someone else, right? So let's try some pairings. The very first one that I thought, even before I had this oracle, because I already had the tarot, is the gorgeous Caticorn Tarot by Pamela Chen and published by US Games. I absolutely adore this extremely cute deck. It's one of the very, very few that I have that has pastel colors in it, so I thought that the art would be absolutely perfect with these. So let's have a look. Perhaps the only thing that's a little bit different is that the background on the Caticorn is very bright white, whereas the background, there isn't any bright white on this deck. It's kind of cream, and not even. It's more like a salmony kind of color. Very pretty. But even the bits that are kind of supposed to be white, I don't know if you can see that here on the cover, is more like a light cream color rather than a bright white. But the rest of the colors really go very well together, and I fully enjoy this. I think they are very beautiful together. And the fact that there is the little white cat in all the cards, that is really beautiful. Oh, look at these. There is the tiny white cats with the very big wild cats. See, the images are kind of mirroring each other a little bit. and I love that. Even the way that this kitty is like hanging upside down, it reminds you of the curve of the dolphins jumping in the sea. Yeah, these are such a good pair, even if the colors are a little bit off. But I mean, come on. Look at the backs together. Like, it doesn't get any more perfect than this. I'm just saying. Look. Oh, and this is probably a very good time to show you a little bit of the size of these, because this deck is actually smaller than traditional tarot size. It's about 0.5 millimeter on the side, like you can barely see it, but a whole centimeter on the top. So yeah, they are even smaller than traditional tarot size, which my small hands really, really, truly appreciate. And I really wish that more people made cards on this size. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, I love that. I really do. Okay, so that was paired with the Caticorn Tarot, which I really truly love and adore. Now, the other two pairings that I have here are a bit less, I'm unsure about them. I'm not sure if any of them will be as great a pair as the Caticorn, but I still want to try them. So let's try it out with the Boo Tarot, which is another extremely cute one. I like it. I think I prefer the Caticorn, but this is not too bad. But there's rainbows on both cards. They are mirroring each other again. You have the candle here, the flame, and look at this little mischievous ghost. He's holding a little match because he was the one to set the tower on fire. I adore that deck. Interesting. Yeah, I think the Caticorn is much better, but I still appreciate this pairing. Look, there's 3 characters there. I love when the imagery in the cards kind of mirror each other. Okay, one more. That's cool. Okay, so that was paired with the Boo Tarot, which is such a cute one that I really adore. And last but not least, and this is a really unusual one, but I thought, okay, might as well try it because I don't really have a lot of pastel colored decks, which I find weird because I am a very colorful person. I adore color. Everything is colorful for me. So let's see how this goes. This is the Ethereal Visions Tarot Illuminated Edition. And I kind of like this. I didn't think I would, but this is sort of working for me. Okay, I appreciate this. I think they like each other. It's definitely an interesting combination, but I think we can agree that the best pair is the Caticorn. Really, really beautiful though. See, and it's the waterfall, and she has the two cups with the water flowing between them. Look at this. They like each other. They just do. Yeah, I really feel like they like each other. Wow. Look at how the flowers here are sort of present in a way over here in the temple. Like, how cool is that? Yeah, look at this. Yep, this is an unexpectedly good pairing. It really is. I love it. Here, the posture of this character is a bit similar to the posture of the bear, and, vice versa. I like that. Yeah, these two decks totally like each other. I love this. Okay, one more and we stop. Ooh. Okay. So that was it. Paired with the Ethereal Visions Tarot Illuminated Edition. And yeah, this is the very, very beautiful Alchemy of the Spirit Oracle deck by Cristina González. Okay. A really, really beautiful Oracle deck. Please let me know in the comments if you know of a deck that would pair very nicely with these. What would you pair it with? Do you have it in your collection, or would you like to get it? And I hope that you enjoyed this video. Please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you'd like to, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.